Hi, my name is Rochelle Grubbs, and I'm from SyncSort. Today we're going to be talking about integration between dmx-h and Cloudera Navigator. We're looking at here the dmx-h job editor, where we design and describe job flows. Inside the job editor, we have two steps here, which we call tasks. In this particular example, we're going to be taking data from the mainframe, moving that data onto the cluster, doing some translation and transformation, and ultimately writing that data out to Hive. Now, with the use of Cloudera Navigator, we want to be able to capture the lineage that is associated with this entire job flow. Not only just the lineage information that is happening on the cluster, but also the lineage information that is happening off of the cluster, which is very important. So in this particular example, we're taking our customer file that lives on the mainframe, which is in an dmx-h format. We're converting that data to ASCII, and then taking that ASCII data, doing some transformation, and writing that data to Hive. We want to keep track of the transformation as well as the original source and the final target destination when it comes to the entire lineage of this job and of the entire data. So now once we've run this data, we can take a look at what happens on the Cloudera Navigator side. So here in Cloudera Navigator, we have the entire job flow that we were looking at in the job editor. Instead, we're seeing that information in Cloudera Navigator. And here we have our mainframe customer file, all of the dmx-h fields that we had looked at and we had operated on that were contained in our dmx-h file, the ASCII file and all of its fields, which you can see expanded here, and then of course our transformation. So in this simple example, I'm taking the street address, which is on two lines, concatenating the street and street 2 values together and putting the contents of that on a single line. Now, in my lineage information, I want to know that that's happened. So if I click on the concatenated field, you can see the entire flow of that data. So if we look to the left, we can see highlighted street and street 2, and then we look to the right, and we can see that the data was written finally to the field called street in our Hive table. Hope this helps you understand a little more about the integration between dmx-h and Cloudera Navigator, and how Cloudera Navigator together with dmx-h allows you to track the lineage of your data not only inside of the cluster, but also data that's coming into the cluster that is not sitting in a distributable source or target, such as mainframe data or perhaps database data. Thanks so much for joining me today, and make it a great day.